as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight is all on the line. We're playing for the Lombardi Trophy as the AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions, the Chicago Bears. Here's Braden Narvison ready to get us started. And we are underway on Sunday Night Prime Time. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to it. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whereas the centerpiece of the offense, they're taking a backseat to his teammates. Offense is always up to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there that stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and tackling the throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is set away. A 40-yard punt giving 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking at him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
Play action. May. And this one is incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Third down. And 6.
They'll throw with May. Down the right sideline. Big strides, look at him go. That's the way in. Touchdown, New England. The first touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it. And what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here with the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. Complete. It's Beal. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On first down, Beal will work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll take it across the 50 into New England territory. territory.
He's across midfield.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
There may be a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
Hooper at 3rd and incomplete.
Up the middle they go. It's Beal. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots 37. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
And 1.
Williams going to sneak it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go to the back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front of them. But you talk about different games. Those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stepped out and ran the line of scrimmage.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Williams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16.
It's a gain of 14.
They'll get 14 yards out of the first 7 downs.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
That's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. The QBs love to make that easy throw, and he comes up there for a first down.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Williams. He finds his man complete. That's Beal. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this pass broken up. The contact was really tall there, and now 4th down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, protect the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
New England's offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of words in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. There's another first down as they bring on 23 more on that one.
First down, Patriots.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6. So 3 plays already first and goal. They are wasting little time. To throw, it's made. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Here's May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he'll take it in the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came through. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and execute it in the game.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Onto the field now come the Bears. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Pass caught right side by Logan. And he's taken down, but able to swing across the 35. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I'm taking another step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Beal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 44-yard punt, just 40 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this one.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at 49. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down, New England.
Throwing here is May. They set up the screen for Henderson. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that'll do it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 65. Still 3 more to play until we crown a champion. 14-3, that's our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back and ready to go for the second quarter now at Super Bowl 65. Back and ready to go for the second quarter now at Super Bowl 65. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
That's just a lot of bodies there. That's when you kind of find out who's the top guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. And we're following the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Now look, understand where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 men. That time a 6-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the jelly. Now the Bears coming out as they get ready. Yeah, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you enter the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to be ready to finish these drives in end zones. Not balls into loose.
So the completion gets them just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Down he goes. Down he goes. Awesome. About 6, and now it brings on 3rd. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they'll take possession all the way in the red zone and in a great spot to have points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They put it down, not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
New England's offense set to go. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before you get it inside the 10 to the 7. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again. And he's in. Touchdown. Just 6 yards away. And the Pats are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Now Robinson for the BAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. And the drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Looking to put a drive together. So the penalty there for a block in the back.
And that's when we normally see a blocker put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he held on to it when he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. To throw, Williams. Overshot in there. It's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. To the air, May. Now we swing out wide here for Henderson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bears.
And that didn't fool anyone. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And wind up losing 3. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
3rd and 5. Looking to throw, May. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man to play. And they'll take it in the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown this Super Bowl. And the Patriots are starting to throw it on to the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Yarmouth now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bears 3.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start driving that deep in their own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to run then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bears 1st down.
On play action, here's Williams. And this play will be blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing. They were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys will be able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he bats it away and falls to
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said, no, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
That's taken on the 25. That'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own.
Looking to put a drive together. This is complete to Buto. gain of 5. And second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. It'll be a pickup of a couple and leaves him with the 3rd and 3 here.
What an advantage having a lead guy to move the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and then the linebackers run free, he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. And he will have the Patriots first down. They needed 3 to double down. He got 6.
A gain of 7. First down, Patriots.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And a bit of a gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
And it's 3rd.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Back to throw here. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm okay with it. I have a feeling this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Williams. He'll try to pick it up himself. Williams loses the football. One of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming up, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit to just try and get an extra yard or 2.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. You just keep running what you're ready to be for, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
For that, we'll see the end here of this first half. On 1st down, it's Henderson. And losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line now. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. We'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson, his 2nd touchdown this Super Bowl. And the Patriots are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized it perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find him looking down at the play sheets, and he wasn't there absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go to halftime. Guys man complete over the middle. It's Beal. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. It was a short one caught by Loveland. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. That's to the second. Incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Williams going to look to throw again. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
The Cowboys saw a breakout on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketing the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
A final shot before break. Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball. So halftime now here on Sunday night primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Lombardi Trophy, let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went there well. I would expect them to continue that type of a game plan, but you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on, so plenty can still happen.
They'll throw with May. He's got his man on the outline. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it past the 45.
Gain of 15. And a Patriot first down.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. He'll be taken down at the 38 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has
Yeah,
it?
the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
On the 23, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Henderson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New England.
Straight ahead, Henderson. And here he'll get down to 7. 42 yards for rushing power yet on this point. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Now the first carry here for the running back. And taken in the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they trust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Bears take
So
over
here are the
first
Bears
and
now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They'll start the drive here on first down. And they'll work this forward for about 3 and second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll end up getting 5 out of there, and now they're looking at third down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. It'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears
Play action. Now Williams. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. Here's second and 10. Here's Williams. Underneath to his running back complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To the air once more, Williams. That's completed on the bubble screen. That's Beal. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one is no good. He missed it. They will remain well behind.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Here's May. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
A gain of 12.
To throw, it's May. And that is incomplete. Now it's second and 10.
Intended for his wideout. It's second down and 10.
Throwing here is May. They set up the screen for Henderson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, May with it. They will throw the open man. That's complete. He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. A good pick up there at 22.
Patriots.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. He's got that wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Patriots are pouring it on.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
We didn't struggle with
Down
them.
the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
What was he run the clock down there?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
They played their penalties against regular season.
And he returns this to the 22. The Bears now ready to take over again. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on with the kicking the ball. But you need to keep this confidence up because how many times we've seen games where it comes down to a stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy, make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Beal. And muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Riley's run a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now first carry for the fullback. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're seeing right now, the way this one is going.
Yeah, that one touchdown incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Henderson running straight ahead. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
The tackle made at the
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's in it defensively. That was the same case on that play. And marked him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got new receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
The quarterback going to be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Play action, May. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 34-yard line.
1st down.
The final quarter here on the biggest stage of the biggest game of the year is about to come your way. 3 quarters in the books, and the 4th up next here at Super Bowl 65. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One more quarter remains now in Super Bowl 65 as we welcome you back to live action. One more quarter remains now in Super Bowl 65 as we welcome you back to live action. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 61 yards rushing for the ball game now on 14 carries.
First down.
From the gun, it's May. Looking middle, and that's complete. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air, May.
There is 14 yards.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So losing 5 yards on the play. That brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st to about the 13-yard line.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Narvis's kicking is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let us on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked it off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Williams. Over the middle of the traffic, and that's complete.
Complete.
3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To the air, Williams. The throw wide going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw, May. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. Play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long
Definitely
time.
going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he hits him in stride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down here to 40. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Now going here with Henderson. Takes this to the 32, maybe to 31, and then the defense rounding quickly after that broken tackle. Get a 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They can muster a lead there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
3rd and inches.
Now man on the sneak. And he will have the Patriots first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, they had a gain of 1, then 2, and now 3. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now an action play, and they keep it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Away at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
You can race, you don't dare no further.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll keep it on the ground. Crawford. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They were able to get 9 yards out of that, but there it's 4th down.
You had a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out, and you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Narcis's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And able to get this out to the 25. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been played tonight. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, Williams. And it falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Williams. He's got his 2. That's complete. And they get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Penix territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing again here, Williams. Pass complete to Odunze. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll be gaining just a yard. And that'll leave them with a third and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the middle they go. Deal. A gain of 3, second down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Over the middle, he's still up with the tight end. And the Bears will be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And it's another Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
It's a franchise rich with success, and now once again, the Lombardi Trophy belongs to the New England Patriots. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another remarkable